Hello, everybody. Hi, I'm Natalie, and welcome to Starlight Skies Tarot. Welcome back if you're a returning subscriber. If you're new here to the channel, hi, come on in. And tonight we are going to be doing our Wednesday night 12-card Elemental Love Mirror Read. We're going to take a look at your energy, person that's in your energy, their placements in the elements, the fire, earth, air, and so forth. And we're going to take a look at Spirit's Bridge Row. We're going to take a peek at advice and see what shared space you two have. Okay? So I appreciate everybody here. So let's just go ahead and dive in. Let's go ahead and get your row. Oh, okay. Nice. Okay, you are, right off the bat, you are in your element. You are in a state of on your path, pouring into yourself, self-love. This is wish fulfillment. This is the strongest card out. This is in your passion, that you want someone to share your space. You are passionate. You have worked on yourself. You are open and willing. See all them cups? This is like, yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Here I am. I'm looking good, feeling good, and I'm ready to receive. And then we've got, let me see. Okay. Yeah, you are open. You are stable energy. You're open to somebody sharing a pinnacle of stability with you. And I've got to say, your energy is saying you want this to be the slow burn. You want someone to show up, to invest, to, put their money where their mouth is, so to speak. Because I see in the past or currently that you've not always been surrounded by the best of people. You do have the Five of Swords here. So this is just not the best energy. People who are just in it for themselves, sneaky behavior. Get rid of that. Oh, I'm sorry. Seven of Swords, not the Five of Swords. Duh. All right. Well, same deal. Seven of Swords. Somebody took what you had to offer and pretty much didn't appreciate it, right? Maybe they were telling you this story, but their actions were saying something kind of like that. Something like Trickster C's trying to look over his shoulder like, oh, I hope they don't pay attention to what the left hand's doing on the right hand. Something like that. So I see you moving forward in your reality, your earth. You're focused on cups. You're focused on forward movement in love. You know what you want in love in a relationship. Like I said, you've worked on yourself. You've went in and did some shadow work. And you're not open to this energy anymore. Four of Cups is ignoring anything that's not going to fill those three cups right there. So let's take a look at this person in your energy. I hope you all are having a fantastic summer. I am. It's been kind of rainy here. So, which is okay. I know we need the rain, blah, 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 blah. But I'm a summer gal, so I do know time is of the essence, and I do love my summer. So hopefully the sun will come out. And I want to thank everybody that's donated to my lives. I do live moon rituals, full moons every month, and a special live full moon tarot. And people donate on that platform when I do them. And I appreciate that. That keeps the glow in the Starlight Tarot. So I appreciate that. And those that sub and like, comment, share. Hey, I love you all too. Y'all really support a gal, and I appreciate it. So just wanted to shout out to those who give me some love. I want to give some love back to y'all. So, and what we got going in them, they feel, well, rightfully so, they feel kind of like out in the cold, very defensive in their world, in their in their mindset, their communication. They're very guarded. They feel like they're out in the cold, which they probably are. If they're doing this energy, yeah, you probably booted them or ignored them, and they're feeling it. They're feeling it. They feel like the outcast, the redheaded stepchild. Uh, and they're really guarded. They're really defensive, defending their ground on they thought they were in the right being in this energy. But obviously, no. An Empress is not going to settle for trickster energy. It's just no. So what I see them is they really want to grow with you. They want to grow with you. They're very expansive. This person may have a lot of creativity, ideas, and so forth. So that's a possibility. Sorry about that. That's a possibility that that falls in their, let me see. Yeah, that falls in their emotions. Seeing you, how they see you as the Empress. They see you as somebody who's the bee's knees, expressive. Maybe they underestimated you. Maybe they saw you. They didn't really give a chance. I got a feeling they didn't even give you a chance is what I'm hearing. Didn't even give you a chance. Didn't even give you a chance to know you, get to know you. The very superficial connection. And I don't think they expected to have much more than that, or that you didn't bring much more to offer, but they didn't even give you a chance. A woman can't feel safe until she's in a safe environment, and this doesn't feel safe, and surely you're not going to open up, and so no, they never gave you a chance. But right now they are watching you. So I don't understand fully why, because they're still in this energy. They're still not ready to make peace. They're still being a hard head. So, but I don't see you being fazed by it. Honestly, I see you ready, opened up, and looking forward. Yeah, leaving behind people who do not know what they want. You know what you want. You either want to learn to grow or see ya. So let's see what Spirit's saying, what shared energy you have. I think you both are waiting. You both are waiting of some kind of communication. I think at the beginning, maybe you needed some kind of explanation or closure on why they did what they did. You'll know what they did. And maybe they're thinking the same. Maybe they're thinking, well, hell, what was that? What I did. They're still thinking they didn't do anything wrong. So obviously communication, no one's talking, and their expectations on the other person. So we're at a stalemate here. So let's see the earth and emotions. You're both manifesting this. You both want the similar thing, but until this person it matures a little bit or owns up to what they did, it's not gonna happen. So Spirit's advice is just keep finding people to fill your cup, so to speak. Celebrate, stay in that joy energy, work on yourself, the cups, love yourself, love friendship, your family, your kids. Be open for that romantic partner, because that's usually what happens when you work on yourself and you're just loving life. That's when the universe kind of lines up somebody on that frequency that is supposed to meet your path. So possible outcome is the Hermit. You're both trying to find your way, but Spirit's saying that is the way. You just guys need to lean into that Three of Cups celebrating energy. And the Hermit also talks about going inward and getting this wisdom. And that's a possible outcome if this person goes inward, and you probably need to do some work too. If maybe you was blindsided, maybe you've learned what to look for, what to ask, and not be so naive. And this person maybe perhaps thought they didn't know you as well as they thought they did, or they didn't give you a chance. So you both are kind of seeking a path forward in joy, laughter, and love. You both want to manifest it, but you both are waiting at this point. So that's what I see. I see kind of a stalemate right now, and that's okay. That just means people need more time, or maybe this isn't going to be your person as bad as you want it to be. Sometimes people's time people grow at different rates, right? But I see it's right here. You both want it. It's here. But you can't make a horse go to water, and you shouldn't. You shouldn't wait on anybody, especially if they're not even, if they're still in this energy. Yeah. So we're going to close with a cosmic oracle message here, and it's Soul Giraffe. So that's what we got. The Soul Giraffe. Do I have my book? Let me see. Soul Giraffe. Giraffes to me. Soul Giraffe. I'm just kidding. Giraffes are odd looking, right? I mean, it is an odd looking creature. Maybe you're giraffe. Maybe you are a giraffe, right? Maybe your world looks a little different, not the typical norm. But it's just reiterating that, don't be afraid to be yourself. That's how you attract the person that's meant for you. Me, myself, yes, I don't have a normal life. I have level 3 autism, and I do like strange and unusual. I am strange and unusual. That's what makes life interesting. And I know in order to attract likes, then I have to be myself. And that's always been a past issue with me. I notice I said past issue. I've worked very hard on myself as well. And I know I'm not everyone's cup of tea, and that's okay. It's a big enough world for us all to play, right? And so Spirit's just letting you know there is somebody out there for you. Just keep your heart and your mind open, and it may not look typical, right? Just like somebody didn't give you a chance. Spirit's just kind of saying, take a chance. You never know. You never know. At least you'll know if it's not a fit, it's not a fit. And people don't have to be jerks in the dating world. They can just be honest and communicate instead of ghosting or sleeping with 100 people and giving risk of disease. You know what I'm saying? It's just emotional intelligence, right? So don't sell yourself short. But that's what I got for you tonight. So if you like my energy style, I ask that you do like, share, subscribe. And I've listed my mailing address. Some people like to send cards, which I'm a big card person. I love snail mail. Beautiful cards, flower cards, and all that kind of stuff. So I thank you to the ones that have done that. It really makes my day a little brighter to know somebody's out there. We all do. We all love them cards in the mail, or at least I do. Anyway, be sure to be on the lookout. I do want to close with this. I do have some ebooks in the work. One is done. It's my Lunar Gaia and the Green Tara Journaling Manifesting Workbook, and it follows the phases of the moon, and it gets a little deeper into you, and they bring their energy, the compassion, and the grounding, and it's a very helpful tool. I've got it right now for $11.11, and that is available through PayPal, and I'll put a link below this video, and you do PayPal, and then the note at PayPal, you just, in the future, there'll be more books, but you'll list what book you want. But yeah, the only book I got right now out is the Lunar. I do have another workbook, lunar manifesting workbook, but it's mine. It's Starlight Skies. And that one's going to be more ritual based with the moon phases to kind of honor. Like I said at the beginning, I do the full moon rituals. That's just kind of what I do. They're very grounding to me. I love it. I love crystals, and I work very heavily with the elements. So if you're new, you'll notice I do use elements in my full moon rituals and in this spread here. So I will leave you on that note. Thank you all so much for watching, and until next time, stay grounded, stay electric. And this is Natalie. I'll see you next time under the Starlight Skies. Bye.